Atl Utd Fan TV 1-1 draw. Jose Martinez with his first goal of 2021. You love to see it. But a second half that saw us concede a kind of a late goal sees us draw it level and come away with only 1 point on the road. What are your thoughts?
Okay. For a team that just played on Tuesday, I really wasn't sure what to expect. But it was a valiant effort. It seemed like we were getting some more chances, some potentials, which looked a little bit better than Tuesday. It's going to be really nice to see what we can do with an entire week off before Montreal on Saturday.
Indeed, yeah, it's definitely, looking like a little bit of a tired side at times. Santiago Sosa has played every minute, every game, essentially. And, yeah, our midfield might be looking a little bit kind of short in some degrees. But, the attack, our goal maybe arguably came out of nothing, but was our attack doing enough today to be able to be called as something like lethal, clinical? Would those be terms that you would describe our attack right now?
Medium to medium rare. In steak terms, I don't know. It looked like there were some chances. Moreno looked like he had a shot right there. They ended up clearing it right before he had the shot to shoot it. They had some opportunities. Still not looking dangerous. But with two guys out, like Dom and Barco, it looked like how I thought it was going to be. But you look at this team and you look at Mulroney on the wing there. Lennon's been doing a good job, and it looks like he's been getting some chances in the box that just aren't getting finished. There's some worries, but I definitely think we need to get some talent on the wings in the next transfer window.
And yeah, so at times, like you were saying as well, Brooks Lennon, it seems like the attack is pretty much running through him at times, where not only is he taking charge of the free kicks as well, and the service seems to be coming from that side a whole bunch. But what can we see that we can build on? That was Jose Martinez getting enough service for you? What were your thoughts on?
I don't think any of our strikers have really gotten the service that they've wanted to throughout the entire season. We got to get it to them, and they're trying to force it to them at points, but the balls just aren't getting to them. But I don't know. We're about a month into the season, at least it feels like it. So we got to figure out a way to get it to our dangerous guys. But the question is who are the dangerous guys here? Moreno's had a couple opportunities, but has gotten it cleared right before we had it. Barco's had some opportunities, but he's been gone for a few games. We need to get more dangerous. The defense has looked good. It's looked shaky at points. Interesting decision to put Dijon out there over Franco. I don't know. I don't know what to see of this roster. It's going to take at least a month or so, I think, more to figure out with what we're doing. But look how the schedule's laid out for the next up and coming month. It seems like we've got mostly 1 week, one game per week. So that's very exciting to see what we can do with practice. That was the biggest problem that we had last year, was the games were so condensed together. Right now, where the games aren't condensed together, really need to take that time and figure out what they're doing and practicing on getting the balls to the finishers, which is mainly Joseph at this point.
And so also, I mean, yeah, talking about that back line, looking a little shaky at times. Seems like a low cross seems to be undoing us fairly easily. Or letting guys just having kind of a run into the box and scoring post goals. But yeah, like like as you're saying, practice probably would do us a good amount of goodwill probably. But yeah, was this 3 points dropped or was it a point? Yeah, game state and whatnot taking.
If you would have asked me before that tying goal, I would have said it was a point lost, but I think it was a point earned because at the end, against this is our problem. They were a problem last year, and now they're continuing to be a problem this year. They definitely tried to milk it with a few of them. LGP going down before anybody even touched him. It looked like at that point where he was calling for the PK. There are dangerous points where Miami looked good, and there was you looked at Robinson whiffed on one, and Bello came back to save more. Booz came back to make a big save. This is definitely a team effort. I looked as a point earned at the point. They got to get it going, and maybe just some rest is exactly what this team needs. Where a lot of the teams that they play have not had to go and play these midweek games. It's been a hard start to the schedule, but this week here, being able to get people to rest, maybe this will help some of these mental errors, because you look at that first Robinson whiff that he had there, which led to an opportunity where I think Guzan saved. I think that was just a mental error from there. And that second one where it looked like it, they were all over the broadcast, they were saying it was a PK. I don't know. His arm looked up, so I could see why they would assume it'd be a PK, but I didn't see an exact look. I'd go with what the call was on the field, and call the field is that it went out. So I don't know. It's I think that this team definitely needs some of that practice to get some of these forwards in the right place. So hopefully we're able to see that and have a real big effort on Saturday with a full capacity crowd.
And hopefully we do. But yes, thank you so much for your time. We'll talk to you later.